YouTube, it's William. It's so cotton picking hot outside. Started working on a sheet this morning and promptly messed it up. Got to start over. So I decided to move in the house. It's Sunday and I'm really tired. It's been a long week. So I decided to work on something else, just piddle a little bit. I can't stay idle. I just got to be doing something. So I've been wanting to make a market wallet. So that's what I'm going to do today. Is I'm going to make a market wallet, just a small one, probably about 4 inches wide, finished product, and that's about 8-9 inches long. Once it's double, then it'll be about 5-6 inches. So it may go about 13 or 14 inches long then, because I want it to be about a 6-inch drop once you hook it in your belt. And I'm going to actually try a waterproofing oil cloth treatment to this as well. And the idea is to have basically a water resistant belt pouch that I can use as a tinder pouch or a fire kit or whatever I want. It just hangs in the belt. Okay, so without me talking anymore or rambling, we're gonna get to work. Let me reposition the camera. Alright, this is just some old cotton ticking that got at Walmart several years ago. I was going to make some aprons for the church, but they decided that they didn't need them, so we got all this cotton ticking. And basically what it is just a cotton canvas cloth type thing. It's real tight weaves. I don't know if you can see the weaves on it. It's been washed and dried so that the fibers will expand. And what I want to do, since I want the finished is going to be about 4 inches, then I want to measure a little bit large, because I'm going to turn these corners in. You see here, I'm going to turn these in, so you have a little bit of loss there, so about a 1/2 inch. So we're going to start about so you double it, 8, 9, 10. Let's go with about 10 inches wide, and then we can work from there. So 10 inches is right there on that line. I like this line stuff, so you can kind of use it as a guide. Okay, and we want it 6 inches folded over. Add another 2, so that's double 12. So let's go about 15.5, just to give us something to play with. Is that old saying, measure twice, cut once? Okay. There we go. Alright, I'm going to cut this out and I'll get back with you. Alright, second attempt. See all this? Messed up. Had my folds on the wrong side. Want to make sure that you have everything is backwards. So when you get done, you can turn it right side out, and all these folds will be on the inside. So I had it folded in like this, and it should be folded out like that. Okay, so you want to make sure that everything is folded out. Now, again, I am not a tailor, and what I do know, I've learned by watching my mother, because she was a professional seamstress for years and years and years. When we were growing up, that's pretty much how she raised us. Was she was a professional seamstress. because my dad was, he worked in the woods, and he got hurt. He was a timber faller. So she had to go to work to support us as kids. I think I was, I don't know, I was in 7th grade when, or 6th or 7th grade when all this happened. So she supported us all the way until I graduated out of high school. So I used to sit and watch her. She would work, bring stuff home at night, and do this. What you want to do is you want to fold this over, and I need to make sure that I got enough here. Now all you professional sewers and seamsters and tailors out there, don't be laughing at me, because this, I'm not, first time I played around with material. It's a little different than leather. Leather, you get it wet and it'll pretty much stay where you put it. I guess I can iron this. I guess that'd be one way to do it. Okay. Alright. So what I want to do is I want to start sewing this. Now before I do that, let me mark the center. So right here is I want an opening, a split, so that I can get into the market wallet. And right now I have about 15. I'm going to turn this in a little bit. It doesn't have to be exact, just something close to it. So let's go about 13 and a half, so that would be 6 and a half, 6 3/4. I want the opening to be about 5 inches, so 2 and a half on either side of that mark. Up to the edge. And 5. So my opening is going to be here. Alright. Now I want to just sew this side here, but skip this part here. I'm going to fold this over and sew it separate so that there's an opening there. Alright? Now these ends is going to be done last, because this here is going to be the center of the bag, so it'll fold this away. But anyway, I'll show you that when I get to it. So let me get my needle threaded, and basically, we got this artificial sinew here, and just do a little bit more than 2 lengths of what I'm sewing, which is this little short part. You can see that. Kind of zoom in a little bit here. I want to catch all of these folds here. And you're probably going to need some help. These little multipliers is great for these crafts and stuff. Hold the tag down almost. You're going to leave enough to tie. Hold it. Come on through. Now, if you had a sewing machine, this would be a lot faster, and some expertise on how to do this. I just want to tie it in a square knot here. One time. Now, what I do is I'm going to do another stitch here just for added reinforcement. And this camera's probably going in and out of focus here because I got it zoomed in so close. But maybe you can see the stitch here. Let's go back to the same side here again. And all this does is just do the double stitch. See right there. All right, now you're ready to start sewing all the way down. So I want to straighten up my little folds here. Make sure it's going to be square, or as square as possible. Remember, I want to stop my stitch right here. So, 1/4 inch from this stitch, about 1/8 inch from the top here, or the edge. Make sure that these seams here are still even up here. And you want to make sure that you catch this other fold over here, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to keep it from unraveling. That's the reason it's folded over. And you want to keep your stitch tight, but you don't want your material to pucker on you. So you gotta pull your thread tight, then straighten your material out. Okay, and you just keep doing that all the way down to this mark, and then once I get to this mark, I'll turn the camera back on and show you how to come back across the other side to fill in the stitch. Okay, I'm down to my mark right here. So I want to make sure I get a good heavy stitch here, so I'm going to go through here around this a couple of times, and I'll just start back on the other side. Take the pliers if it gets too tough. Can't pull it out with your hands. And then come back right here on this side of the stitch. Just stay in the same location. Come back through with several stitches here, just to give it some strength, because again, you have an opening here. There's going to be a lot of wear and tear there. So once you get this done, and you want to start filling in this gap, and see, here's a stitch here, but there's a gap, and you just want to fill in that gap. And start back the other direction. See, and you fill in this gap here. Oops. This needle started out straight, and me holding it and trying to pull it, I bent it. It's almost a circle needle now, or a crooked needle, bent needle. I guess bent needle. Alright, I just keep going all the way down until I fill in these, and I'll tie it off on the end and do the same thing on this side over here. And then once I get that done, I'll get back with you. Alright, I've got the stitches on both sides up to my opening here. So what I want to do is I want to run a stitch through just this one portion here so I can leave this open just to close this off here, this fold over. And it's just like I did here. Instead of grabbing both of them though, I'm just going to grab this one, start here, double all the way down, double it, come all the way back, and I'll show you what that looks like once I'm done. Okay, I've got it sewed. I got an opening right here, sewed on both sides. Now I want to sew the ends, but this little pouch here has to go in the center, just like this. Okay. So this is how it has to be sewed, just like that. Okay. Side lonesome. Let me sing to you guys. Probably wouldn't like that. Alright, so that's how it's sewed. So now I'm going to sew it together like that. Okay, I'll get back with you once I did both ends. Alright. Okay, I think we got it here. Just going to kind of burn the ends of these. Just kind of give it a little extra security. Alright, the next trick is to turn it right side out. Oh, you can see I sewed the other end as well. The function of this is that you can just take something, put it in there, fold it over and twist it like this, and then just hook it over your belt, and it can't get out. And the reason it's called a market wallet is because they used to carry their change in this. Okay, and you just pull it out of your belt, open it up, just get what you need out of it. Okay, so I figured that this would be a good little pouch to put tinder and things like that in, maybe a little small fire kit or sewing kit or something that you want to keep on your belt, easy access. And another thing I wanted to do was I wanted to test out some waterproofing, oilskin waterproofing that I read about on the internet, and I'm going to apply it to this. It may be a part 2, but there you have it. That is a market wallet. And if you wanted to, you could dye this. I've got some hickory nut holes that I've shown before in the iodine, a natural iodine. That would dye this, and it would kind of be a reddish brown. But I kind of like it the way it is. So I hope you guys learned something on this, and there's going to be another part to this where I'm waterproofing it. So stay tuned to a part 2 of making a waterproof or a water resistant, rain resistant, let's go with that, market wallet. Now you can make these as long as you are large as you want. There are some of them that even is huge, that wide and long, that they just twist and throw over their shoulder and use it like a shoulder pouch. So just let your imagination go on. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't even really have to twist this, just fold it and put it over your belt, and nothing's going to come out of it. So alright, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and and try this. Try some of these little crafts and things. It teaches you skills that who knows, may come in handy one day. Not only that, it makes useful little things that you can use. So, until the next one, you guys be safe. And I didn't, yeah, maybe I did just wound myself right there. So I probably should have had a Band-Aid with me. I had some in the other room, but I did have a knife. So plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. And until the next one, y'all be safe. Take care.